New trailer for Terminator Survivors was released. No gameplay was released for the game yet, but the game will be entering Steam Early Access on the 24th of October 2024. When there's more details about the game, I'll be sure to share it on the Gaming News. Have you played the Terminator game before? Various gaming news outlets have released previews of Rise of the Ronin. The game was also featured as a cover article on Famitsu magazine. Team Ninja also released a story update about the game as well. What we learned from the previews is that a 60 FPS mode will be available, as well as a 4K fidelity mode, and that the hardest difficulty in Rise of the Ronin is equivalent to the base difficulty of Nioh 2. The director of the game has also stated that they've been working on Rise of the Ronin since before the first Nioh game was released. Rise of the Ronin is set to release on the 22nd of March 2024 exclusively on PlayStation 5. Will you be playing Rise of the Ronin? Apparently EA is confident that Dragon Age Dreadwolf will be releasing this year. That was reported by the gaming journalist Jeff Graf during his Game Mess Decides podcast. So far we got a little teaser trailer of the game, but there hasn't been much detail other than that so far. When there is, I'll be sure to report it on the Gaming News. Have you played a Dragon Age game before? Head of Bethesda Todd Howard shared an update about the story of the Fallout TV show. There was speculation that the Fallout TV show was in fact Fallout 5, but Todd Howard shared the story of the upcoming Fallout 5 with the creators of the TV show to make sure that there wasn't any crossover. They have stated that in a way the Fallout TV show is Fallout 6. The entire season of the Fallout TV show will be released on the 12th of April 2024 on Amazon's Prime Video. Are you looking forward to the Fallout TV show? According to an article on the Washington Post, Sony has secured console exclusivity for the third game in the Final Fantasy VII Trilogy. So far, Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth have been exclusive to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Most likely, the third game will be exclusive to PlayStation 6. What would you like the third game in the Final Fantasy VII Trilogy to be called? Polish developer Critical Mass has announced No One Wants to Die. It's a detective noir game set in a cyberpunk city in 2329 New York City. The game will be releasing on PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S during 2024. When the release date is announced, I'll be sure to mention it on the Gaming News. Are you interested in cyberpunk style games? Helldivers 2 is getting an update called Warbond's Cutting Edge. It will be releasing on the 14th of March 2024 and it will be introducing mechs to the game. There's also other quality of life improvements coming to Helldivers 2 as well. Have you played Helldivers 2? Release date for Frostpunk 2 was announced. The game will be releasing on the 25th of July 2024. If you pre-ordered the deluxe edition of the game, you'll get a 10% discount and also have access to the closed beta during April of 2024. In Frostpunk, you have to lead a town and try and survive in a very cold and harsh environment. Did you play the first Frostpunk game? Speculation about a Resident Evil 5 remake announcement. That's because the original Resident Evil 5 has been renamed on Steam, the same way the original Resident Evil 4 was renamed before an announcement happened. In the Resident Evil community, there seems to be more of a demand for a Code Veronica X remake, but we will see what Capcom have planned. Have you played Resident Evil 5? Latest update for Marvel Spider-Man 2 accidentally gave access to the dev tools. Some eagle-eyed gamers were able to use the dev tools to work out potential DLC that will be coming to the game. It looks like the next DLC for Marvel Spider-Man 2 will introduce Beetle, who is a villain in the MCU. Have you played Marvel Spider-Man 2?